Hello everyone, Poor Cynic here with Tablet Time Reviews, and this is Monument Valley by Us Two. This is a puzzle game based around manipulating shapes and pathways. You direct Princess Ada through a maze of M.C. Escher-esque buildings on her mission to return strange fractal artifacts to their original resting places. A lot of people in the gaming community dismiss mobile gaming as a bunch of half-baked freemium titles interested in nothing more than milking their customers. Sadly, in many ways they're right, but then you get an amazing game like this, a sparkling gem in a field of mud. Monument Valley shows how amazing mobile gaming could be. So yeah, tip my hand a little bit, I love this game. It's not a perfect game, I'll get into that in just a moment, but it's so beautiful. You can hear the sound right now, and that's just tip of the iceberg, and the graphics are great, and it's just so well executed in so many ways. Let's go over some of the things here on screen. These are the various different levels. Swipe to select the one you want. Then along the top here, the one that looks like a bullseye. That's just sort of gives you access to credits. You can go to their website, you can get some merchandise, social links, that sort of thing. The diamond looking one with the cross in it, that's where you go to play the different versions. There's the vanilla original, there's Ida's Dream, which I actually have not played yet, and I probably should at some point. And then there's Forgotten Shores, which adds another 8 levels, I want to say. One of the problems with this game, I will say, is it's short. There are only 10 levels in the vanilla version, like I sort of alluded to before. I have no idea what's in Ida's Dream. I'd say this is worth the $2 add-on to get 8 more levels. Hopefully you'll agree with me once we actually start getting into the game. And then finally, the last one up here in the upper right, that is your settings. You can adjust music, you can adjust sound, you can reset your save, restore your purchases. Very basic. Alright, let's just jump into one of these levels at random. Let's go with 3. Let's go with level 3. Chapter 3, Hidden Temple, in which Ida has an unexpected meeting. Now, in order to do anything in this game, you're going to sort of manipulate the different parts of the environment. In this case, we're going to, you can hold on to these things with the circles on them and slide them back and forth. And in order to move Ida, you just tap on where you want her to go. And see here, look at these graphics are just amazing. Just how smooth everything looks. I especially like how every time you move something, it'll make like a little musical chord. It's really cool, I like that. Alright, and now we just drag down like so and move on like that. I will say one of the problems with this game, it's not exceedingly difficult. The only reason I got stuck on the final level was I forgot that you could move up slopes, sloping surfaces, and it's not just like you come to a wall when you stop. Alright, getting some moving around here. And we can go over to that tower now. I love how everything is just sort of minimalist and at the same time detailed and beautiful. We're going to get a bit of story now. It's not I don't think it'll be a huge spoiler since it's very early in the game, but, you know, heads up in case you want to play it. Turn it off right now. Or skip ahead a little bit. Long have these old bones waited in darkness. How far have you wandered, silent princess? Why are you here? And now we get more levels to traverse. I'll leave you to it, sir. Leave you to your ghosting. Just some of the other complaints I had, the controls can get a little wonky sometimes, especially when you need to move around like entire huge parts of the scenery. Sometimes things will they won't respond properly and they'll snap back and forth, and that's always a little awkward. While I do enjoy the story, it does get a little... Oh, I forgot about that. No bridge for you. Alright. Plan B. We're going to find another way. Aha! If you stand on that, and then go up, and suddenly we can get over there, because screw you, physics. It's all about how things appear. As I was saying before, the story does get a little confusing and kind of clunky at the end. But it's not a huge issue. It's still pretty solid in that regard. Go over to this ledge here, and then boom, perfect. And some nice unfolding stairs. There's no threat of failure in the game, which is another just sort of problem to deal with. You're not going to get any game over states. There's nothing that's going to kill you. It's just going to inconvenience you for a while. Like, they introduce the crow people later on. They don't actually attack you, they just stand in your way and make horrible noises. You can use the screenshot tool they showed at the top to sort of take different camera views of the stage, and that's cool. I like that aspect of it. It's not a major requirement, but it is nice to see. It may seem like I'm making a lot of complaints, but that's just because there's so much about this game that is so solid and so just amazing. And we'll probably go through one more bit of level. This is gonna be a quick one because this game is pretty short. The labyrinth in which Ida meets the totem, a friend. And I'm not going to finish this level because there is a bit of a spoiler near the end that I don't want to give away. But we'll play through enough of it. And like so. And oh, it's our friend the totem! What's up, dude? All other totems bow to him. He that is the golden totem. Yeah, each level introduces a new mechanic that you need to deal with. In this case, it's the totem. In the other one, I believe it would have been just sort of the sliding sections, as it were. We can bring the totem over there. And then we can move Ida to that. And that'll bring up a section right there. And then she can go over to here. Oh wait, I think I need to be up. Yeah, I needed to get there. I almost forgot. But that'll allow you to move the token up to here. Because as soon as you step off, it drops down. Alright, now... Sorry if I'm not saying a lot, I just get so wrapped up in this game. Even though it is, you know, this... Oops, I accidentally did a thing. It is simple. This is not a game about the challenge. Or not a game about, you know, having to push your way through and the achievement. It's about the experience. You know, I like games with challenge, but, you know, I like games that give me an experience as well. Alright, I forgot what this button does. Ah. Oops. Assuming that's sort of the clunky control thing again. And whoa! And now Ida can go there. And into this little minaret type building, which is going to spin around. And I'm probably actually going to cut it off here, give you my final verdict. This game is just remarkable, and you can tell by the way I'm just sort of going ooh-ah over it. It's beautiful both visually and auditorily. It's simple, sure, but that just plays into the overall structure of the title, how minimalist and yet detailed it is. This is what mobile games should aspire to be, not Candy Crush or Angry Birds. This, if 10% of all mobile games were as good as Monument Valley, then this whole platform will be worth it. And that's what I want to see when I look at these games, and who knows, maybe that's what I will see. I've been Poor Cynic, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta, and farewell.